Hey guys, Daniyel Jones, Global Brand Ambassador for the House of Angostura. It is an absolute pleasure to connect with you all. Now, this is a special video dedicated to the entire Rum Slinger community. Big up yourself. I'm so excited to share a bit of Angostura with you guys today. I'm going to share with you one of the rums on the portfolio. It comes from the blend called the Angostura Caribbean Rums. And it's the 5-year-old from this particular range. Now, one of the things I love to share about rum, people would always ask me, what is the best rum out there? And I will say to them, rum for a bartender is a category of spirit. Like vodka, tequila, whiskey, you name it. But rum for someone from the island, it's a part of the language we speak. It's a part of our culture. And that is why rum is always so exciting. When you taste rum, you taste a bit of that culture, a bit of that island. And this is why rum has been one of the most consistently growing categories of spirits today. It's an adventure. So to sum it all up, guys, if the rum does not make you smile, it's not for you, big man. You want to ensure that you feel the love and you enjoy every sip of it. The 5-year-old is an incredible gold rum. I always remember I grew up in the countryside, and during the dry season, my brothers and myself, we'd be out in the fields just hanging out. We did not have Xbox and PlayStation, so we're out in the fields. And we would pick sugar cane. You grab the stalk, you break it with your feet, and then you peel the sugar cane with your teeth. And then you bite into the sweet nectar of the sugar cane juice. And I always wondered, how did the farmers know which sugar cane to pick to make sugar that is always so sweet? Because sometimes we pick the red, the green, or the purple stalk, and it's not sweet. I found out that the farmers knew when the sugar cane was at its ripest, whenever the butterflies would sit on the sugar cane. For them, it was a sign from the gods. For us at the House of Angostura, we consider it a mark of perfection. And this is why we adorn all of our bottles with that butterfly. If you look at the premium range, you would see an embossed butterfly on the base of the bottle. And if you put it down, you don't see it. It's really for us to pay homage to a part of our culture. If, however, you put it under a bright light and a magical butterfly appears, you've had too much rum to drink, my friend. What I love about the 5-year-old is that it's incredibly versatile. And what makes it so versatile is that when you taste it, you know it's a rum. You get those tropical notes, you get banana, you get some citrus, some dried fruit. And it's a very light intermediate style of rum, but it fills your mouth. And you feel that character immediately. It's a beautiful harmony of the spirit and the character. Oh my. I love the taste of the rum, and I love that it's a gold rum with such quality. And this is why I want to showcase one of the cocktails that I absolutely love with the 5-year-old. It's the Queen's Park Swizzle. So I'm going to create for you this particular cocktail. It was the house cocktail at the famous Queen's Park Hotel. Now I know that you guys know something about the Queen's Park Hotel because you also have the Queen's Park Football Association, which is one of the oldest associations in Scotland, and outside of England and Wales, it's also one of the oldest. So you guys have some history there, and I think there may be a connection, guys. So this cocktail is very special because Trader Vic himself, one of the godfathers of the tiki cocktail culture, who created the Mai Tai, the famous Mai Tai cocktail, he purposely came to Trinidad and Tobago, to the Queen's Park Hotel, to try the famous Queen's Park Swizzle. Oh yeah. So this cocktail is pretty simple. you get a handful of mint. If you have small hands, that's 2 handfuls of mint. Slap it in just to release the oils a bit, and you get your mint inside here. I'm going to use freshly squeezed lime juice. You want 30 mLs of that. I'm going to balance the citrus with some sweet. I'm using simple syrup. Now you can use demerara syrup if you'd like, or you can use simple syrup. I'm using the simple syrup today to create a nice aesthetic on the look of the cocktail. So we have 25 mLs of this. And what I love now is adding the rum, because we're getting the mint, we're getting the citrus, and the rum is just going to get those flavors warming up. So we want a good measure, a nice measure of 60 mLs of the Angostura 5-year-old. Oh yeah. I can smell it, man. What I love to do is something called a dry swizzle. So the cocktail has an orientation of a swizzle. It's the style of the cocktail. And the method of making a cocktail is also swizzling. I'm using the bois lily stick, which comes from the tree called the bois lily tree. So the tree has branches, and this is what we use for this particular technique. So you have big swizzle, medium swizzle, small swizzle, whichever swizzle fits the glass. If you know what I mean. So, so what we're going to do now is use this old technique of swizzling, which dates all the way back to circa 1830, long before the cantineros of Cuba was shaking a cocktail. Now this technique has a lot of nice ritual in it. It's very tropical, you know. I love how indigenous this is. So what I'm doing here is a dry swizzle. I'm just getting the mint to release some oils. I'm getting the lime and the sugar and the rum to bind together slowly. And then I'm going to just press all of the mint to the base. And this is to add some aesthetic to the cocktail. Now we're using crushed ice. So you want to make sure that you get 2 tiers of crushed ice inside here. And then we put the swizzle stick in. But the swizzle stick only goes halfway into the glass. You don't want to go all the way down to where the mint is. By agitating the swizzle, we're going to create that agitation for the mint to release the oils inside of the drink. The cocktail and the glass are going to become one. Oh yeah. There are 2 methods to swizzling. You can use both hands, and it's called the tango. You can use one hand, and it's called the bachelor. You decide. You just want to make sure that you keep all of the ice inside of the glass and control the movement. Oh, you hear that? That's, oh man. Oh yeah. Oh. So we got the dilution, we got the chill factor inside here. You know this cocktail is ready. And now I'm going to top it up with some more crushed ice. Just want to make sure you get a nice heap of crushed ice inside here. And to this, I'm going to add 6 to 8 dashes of Angostura aromatic bitters. Oh, I just love this part. Oh my. All right, and now we're going to garnish the cocktail with a beautiful sprig of mint. This looks good. Let's give it a quick spank around. And this is going to release some of the oils from the mint leaf and also create a nice aroma of mint around the glass. Oh my, my, my. And I have a metal straw here to add. Ooh la la. Ooh. Oh yeah, Look at this bad boy. Oh, this is beautiful. So, I want to raise my glass of Queen's Park Swizzle cocktail. I know you guys are going to taste the Angostura 5-year-old very soon. And, we would love to get some feedback from you guys. Find us on social media and let us know what you think about the Angostura 5-year-old. I want to raise my glass and salute the entire Rum Slinger community. Michael Smith and Brian Austin, big up yourself, gentlemen. You guys are doing an incredible job. Thank you so much for sharing your Angostura love. I'm Daniyel Jones from the House of Angostura. Cheers. Oh man. Oh, that is good. Oh, it touches the soul.